Yeah, that QB1 thing, Netflix, people have their thoughts. What would you have done differently?
You know, I was a kid at the time. That's how we competed. I'm a super competitor, so, you know, we get into it. I'm still close with those guys to this day. You know, had a great time. Have a lot of kids and fans that come up to me and say, you know, they're big fans of me from that show. So it was definitely a blessing to be able to, you know, get others' attention and be that motivating factor for them to play the game, inspire them, the youth. So, you know, there's the good and bad, but, you know, I wouldn't change a thing.
How have you evolved just as a player, as a person, since just even that time?
Yeah, I think just a natural growth. I mean, I was 17 years old at the time. But, yeah, natural growth, going through success, going through adversity. You'll go through some things.
Yeah. You became friendly with Baker Mayfield. And, of course, we just talked about Jalen Hurts from your time there at Oklahoma. Like yourself, these guys have overcome, like you have, obstacles, adversity. I know for a fact GMs and coaches they're attracted to players like that show that they've got some toughness, they've been over something. Have you gotten any advice from either of them? Do you learn from example, osmosis with Jalen Hurts? How does that go?
You know, I wasn't around Baker when he played there, but obviously, you know, had a couple times I was around him at Oklahoma and obviously sat behind Jalen for a whole year. So I think just watching how he prepared, how he led, how he moved was very important for me at a young age. And I think just seeing how he prepared and to where he's at now, I mean, that's a testament to him. So
be more specific. What did you really pick up from Jalen in that year?
Yeah, so he kind of went through a similar situation with me, you know, transferred from a school, was successful at that other school, you know, landed at another school and had success. So really, I just watched what he did day in and day out, how he practiced. Like you said, he's very, you know, motivated, very driven, serious, and I think at times you know, everybody's different. You know, I'm not just like him, but if you can take little things you learn from these guys, you can be successful.
Do you hear the player comparisons to Baker Mayfield?
I've heard it a few times. You
don't love them.
I like Bake. Bake is a hell of a player. Always been a fan of him, and he's doing it. He just got paid, so I'm happy for him. He's a great player. Always looked up to him. It
always depends on where you go, too, right? It's the situation, and you can rewrite your story, and that's another quarterback that's been through a lot of adversity.